Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video on Superman Lois Season 4. Today we got our first look at Tyler on the set of Superman Lois Season 4 as Clark Kent, aka Superman. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future DCTV videos later this year. Okay, so just like the video I made the other day, this is going to be a roundup video on Superman Lois Season 4. As we know, they started filming about 6 days ago, so they filmed a fair chunk of the first episode. So we've got official confirmations in regards to a few things and a first look at Tyler on the set, which we're going to get into that and more in this video. But first things first, we're running a very special raffle for you guys. Full details in the description below, but basically you can enter to win a DC mystery box worth around £50. So that's anywhere from the US to the UK to places where stuff can be sent around the world. So go to the description below if you want to enter that DC mystery box raffle. Okay, let's go ahead and get into today's first topic. This is all to do with a new title that's been revealed and the director of the episode. So this is episode 3, and again, this is mainly Bitsy actually revealing and taking so many behind the scenes photos, posting it online. She's pretty much solely in charge of hyping fans up for season 4 of Superman Lois at this point, along with the kids. Obviously Jonathan and Jordan, their respective actors, they're very active as well on social media. But basically, Bitsy was able to reveal, and she definitely got permission by Superman Lois and the people in charge at DC and Berlanti Productions, and so she's posted this. It's the front cover of her personal script for episode 3 of season 4, officially titled Always My Hero. Now, the important thing about why she posted this rather than posting, say, episode 2, it's because her husband David is directing the episode, so this is obviously significant for him and also significant for her. Also, you guys will know David from Grimm, A Million Little Things, and various other projects. He is a pretty well-known actor, and so yeah, they're married, they're together, and basically he's going to be directing episode 3 of Superman Lois season 4. And if we can break down the title, what does Always My Hero mean? It's just, you know, I think that kind of typical Superman phrase that Lois would say, that, you know, Superman is always my hero, you know, or it could be in reference to like someone that's saving someone else. Nothing too much to break down here in regards to like what we can read into it. It's pretty basic. But let's move on to show you guys a couple more photos from Bitsy. She posted some BTS of her with her on-screen kids, that being Jordan and Jonathan. And if you look at the set in the background, it's some sort of room, and you can tell maybe in the background on that TV screen, it looks like a map. I don't know exactly what it could be, but also could just be a green room. It could be somewhere where the actors just go behind the scenes rather than it being an actual filming location. And so I don't really want to break it down too much and go into the details because I can see like a director's chair behind. So yeah, nothing too much to break down here. Just cool to see the actors all back together and together. But one thing that I'm super excited about when I saw it was this photo. This is in one of the, I guess, production offices. It's a behind the scenes photo of Bitsy in her Lois getup, along with, in the background, Tyler as Clark Kent. He is wearing, you know, some sort of like lanyard, which is just his accreditation for whatever scene they're doing. This is our first official look at Tyler in Superman Lois season 4. So, you know, even though it's just like a standard behind the scenes photo, it's very exciting that they're back together. We get a first look at Tyler in costume as Clark Kent, and it seems they are both out together, working together as journalists, because they're both in, you know, kind of similar get-ups that they would be when they're being in their journalist roles. But as I said with the other photo, don't really read into what's going on here, because Tyler's just in a chair that presumably the production has given to him to kind of chill in between takes. So they're on probably a soundstage, and it's just one of the offices nearby, and they're just probably waiting to go onto a proper set where they will be filming, because why would there be a Superman Lois poster in the background? It just makes no sense. So don't read too much into it. And Tyler also posted an exclusive Instagram story for his subscribers, and this is some of the screenshots. So again, another look at Tyler and what he's looking like for this season of Superman Lois. Nothing too significant in terms of changes, in terms of looks. Obviously we've seen before with other superheroes and other actors, like Melissa Benoist completely changing her hair for one season, like Grant Gustin having a slightly different haircut, so nothing too crazy going on. This is exactly what Tyler looked like when I met him back in May when the strikes were going on, well, the writer strikes, and he was, you know, very optimistic about everything and looking forward to season 4. Obviously back then they couldn't tell us if they were coming back, but now they're back in Vancouver actually filming. And talking about filming, the last piece of information I want to talk about in this video is this. So this is a photo of some of the Superman Lois crew on location in Vancouver, and they're doing an outdoor shoot in the middle of nowhere. You can presume this is something to do with Smallville. Obviously that's where most of the series is set, and you can see a bunch of big lights in the background. But underneath this post, Emmanuelle, who plays Lana Lang on Superman Lois, actually commented, and she said, "My girls, can't wait to see you." So there you have it. That is official confirmation that Lana is not in the first episode of season 4. She will be coming at a later point. I don't know if this is going to be episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, or if it's later in the season. But basically things are lined up because she says can't wait to see you, implying that she knows when she's coming and that she is definitely coming. So it's good to hear confirmation of another series regular from the past actually returning. Obviously with all the budget cuts, we weren't sure who was going to return, at what point they were going to return. And the other day the actor who plays Sarah on the show confirmed that she was back for episode 1. She was already in Vancouver, so we know Sarah's going to be in the first episode. Haven't heard anything about any of the other X-series regulars who are going to be guest stars in this new series, apart from Emmanuelle, who just confirmed that she will be coming at some point. Let me know, what episode do you think she's going to show up in? I think she will show up pretty soon, probably episode 2 or 3. I would kind of be surprised if they waited longer than that, if I'm being completely honest. I just think they're going to have at least one person per episode, at least at the start of the season, kind of to wrap up all of their stories. Also in the video the other day, I acknowledged that the Superman Lois set for the Kent family farmhouse, that had actually moved to an indoor location in a studio somewhere in Vancouver. Actually, one of the actors, that being Alex Garfin, referenced this in a recent TikTok video, which I'll leave in a link down below. It's very funny. It's just a short but sweet video, just kind of confirming what us fans are thinking. And we're seeing all of these locations in these behind the scenes photos, and how, you know, this set, we had traditionally in the past seen it out on a real location, on a real set outside, not in a film studio. So I like that you referenced that. Also, one other thing I wanted to talk about was all of those snowy shots I talked about the other day, because they were in some sort of skiing location. As I said the other day, in real life in Kansas, there's only one real place that you can ski. So I'm guessing in the show, maybe that's where they go, or they go out of state or something. But basically they're shooting up in Vancouver in, you know, these terrible conditions. It's super snowy, it's super icy. They've been there for multiple days. They've been filming, but you haven't seen any of the main cast there. This is a separate location from where the rest of the cast are. The main cast are filming in studio as far as we have seen so far. And so that means they're filming someone completely different and something separate in terms of the storyline, because I have no idea who this person is in the car. This is a photo that I found online. You can see in the car that they're filming, because there is a camera outside the car mounted to it, that they are filming this man who is driving. I don't know if he is anyone of significance, but it seems like the passenger just to the side of him is very important. And at first I was like, is that Sarah? But then I was like, no, that doesn't look like Sarah. Doesn't really look like anyone that we've dealt with before. So is this a brand new character potentially linked into Lex Luthor? And why is it so important that they've spent multiple days up in the icy mountains of Vancouver? So we're going to be seeing these scenes somewhat early in episode 1, because they're shooting episode 1 right now, and it seems to be of some significance to that episode. So let me know if you have any other theories about that in the comments down below. But for now, that pretty much does it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all the support on the recent videos. Please be sure to join me tomorrow for my live stream. We're going to be live streaming at 10:30 p.m. UK time, so come tune in. But for now, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, also subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And remember, you can enter the raffle by following all the details in the description down below to get your hands on a £50 DC mystery box. But for now, click on the top right corner of the screen to watch my latest video, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.
I see red.